Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It's Thursday, stupid question day, where I put on the chat in the hat here, this chat in the hat, which allows me to answer any question about any topic in the entire universe with complete accuracy, guaranteed. So, woohoo! So, thank you for checking in. Hope you're all doing good. And hello, everybody on YouTube. So, woohoo! And I had a nice day today. Two of my girlfriends came over and to visit my apartment, and I made them lunch, and then we had ice cream. So, always a good day when you have friends over and you just eat together. Oh, and my friend Amy brought her baby, 6 months old baby. Ah, so cute. So those fat little legs, fat little thighs are so cute. Oh yeah, there's a place right near me that has this awesome, um, it's actually Persian ice cream, and it's organic and homemade. They make it here. They have two stores, so you can't get it anywhere else. But I had coconut and date. And it was delicious. They have all kinds of really unusual ice cream flavors, like cucumber and rose and lavender and some really unusual ones, and they're really good. Cantaloupe and mango. They make them themselves. So woohoo! And is the chat working on? Hopefully it's working right on YouTube. All right, so woohoo! Nice this guy. Yeah, so hopefully some of you have some questions for the genius. And oh, in case you're wondering, what did I make for my friends to eat? I had hummus and two types of hummus, mine and then a regular plain one for in case people hated mine. And some lavash bread and crackers and cheddar cheese and carrots. And I made a delicious goat cheese and beet salad. And I had also some plain chicken strips, not fried, just plain chicken breast in strips that you could put in the salad or with your pita and stuff and make a little sandwich. And and my grains, my delicious quinoa grains that I make. So hi, Max Fernandez. Oh, wow, it's been so long. How are you? Welcome back. We've missed you. Everybody on Google Hangouts says, hello, Max. Yeah, I'm two sites simulcasting, Max. So really good to see you. There's a bit of a lag if you're watching on YouTube. But today, Max, in case you've forgotten, this is the Genius Cap that allows me to answer any question about any topic in the entire universe with complete accuracy. Guaranteed to answer your questions about everything while I'm wearing the Genius Cap. Stupid question day. So I hope all of you have some really stupid questions for the genius, because you're bound to get an excellent And very, very accurate answer. Hi, Dantooine. Hi, Dantooine. Oh. Dantooine says, if I were to have a L'Oreal Film Fest over the weekend, what 3 films should they be? I was thinking Pit and the Pendulum on Friday, Orgy of the Damned on Saturday, and well, the Grindhouse actually, the first 2 are great. The Grindhouse, I actually like the Grindhouse films, but I'm just in the fake trailer in between. There's the Grindhouse was 2 full movies with some fake trailers, fake movie trailers in between. So Werewolf Woman of the SS is what I'm in, the fake trailer for the fake movie Werewolf Woman of the SS. And that is actually, I believe the entire thing is on YouTube somewhere. So you can watch it there. um, um, and I'm not sure as far as how with DVDs, how they, if they cut, since it's 2 movies, Grindhouse is like a series. I don't know if the DVDs, if they cut it in to different segments. But you can watch that on YouTube, and it's it's so I'm the Werewolf Woman, and literally, if you see it, Dantooine, watch it on YouTube. There's the whole movie, the whole thing is like 3 minutes long, and everybody's in it, and it's all like smash cuts of like really fast, like 3 seconds each shot. Um, and I mean, Nicolas Cage is in it, and a ton of people are in it. Anyhow, I am the Werewolf Woman, and you're going to see a werewolf Nazi with a gun shooting fire, shooting flames, and with 2 werewolf women on each side going, and that's me. So yeah, it's like, so I can say of like use. I think I'm in the movie for a total of like 3 seconds, and it's like I think you see it like 3 times. So it's just like it's really quick. So that was an entire day for that. They and like 5 hours of gluing real hair to me, blonde hair, because since we were Nazi werewolves, we were blonde, and 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 then it took a couple hours to get it all up. It was, and they glued it to you. So for the rest of the time, then glue, like you don't want it to get warm, because hair is glued to you, and you know your body gets warm, the glue is going to get soft and the hair will come off. So we couldn't sit or stand, because if we sit or if I mean we couldn't sit or do anything, because if you sit, it's the glue's going to get moist, and then the hair is going to stick and mat flat, and we wanted it fluffy. So, so it was a very challenging day, not because of the actual shooting, but just the whole very long process of putting hair all over, and teeth and nails. The teeth kept falling out. Down to, oh, okay. Yeah, but the movies are cool. I like the movies. Uh, I'm not sure. Linda says, is Orgy of the Damned on DVD? I think it is. I'm not sure. Is it? It might be. I'm not sure. Dantooine says, do I prefer to be a vampire or a werewolf? Oh, yes, definitely a vampire. This is definitely a vampire. The prep is much easier. Like being a vampire, it's just, most of the time you look normal, and then when you turn into a vampire, then you're a vampire. Werewolf is like hair everywhere. Yes. Hi, wing doggy. David Jones says he is caught in a disease from my internet. Oh, and David Jones says Orgy of the Dam is available on demand on Amazon. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's available anywhere else. They were supposed to, they were having a release, and then I don't know what's up. I have no idea what they do with those things. But thank you for the excellent questions, Dantooine. And yes, it's stupid question day. So I hope some of the rest of you have some questions too. Linda says she wants to know if I'm ever going to do the nerd call again. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I got tired of it. Linda says wing doggy and her really miss it. I might have to practice sometime, Linda. But yeah, I definitely prefer to be a vampire rather than a werewolf. Vampires talk. Werewolves just, I mean, unless you're playing an entire movie where you're, a human, and then you wait to the moonlight and then you turn into the werewolf. But so far, my got a hair in my eye. The only werewolf I've done, that's the only werewolf I've done, and that was just as a werewolf, didn't get to be human. So that was just furry. And it was so cold. It was literally the coldest, like I think it was like coldest ever on record in California. It was like we were up way like north in like the middle of nowhere in the desert, and it was like an hour and a half outside of LA, maybe an hour. I mean, not that far away, but like an hour from my house. And it was like, and there was like, it was like this land of no, you were in this like canyon kind of, and there was no cell service. So, and it was freezing cold. It was like 25 degrees. And myself and the one other werewolf woman, we were first like naked in the special effects trailer for like 5 hours. Well, they literally individually glued real hair, real human hair, not fake hair, real hair, to our entire bodies. And like seriously, like there was like down my cheeks, and then there was like a goody trail down the center, and and it were just like standing. It took like 5 hours. There was like a team of like 5 guys for the two of us, and and then it was so cold. They gave us like, we couldn't put clothes on, and we could barely. You didn't want to sit because you didn't want to like get the fur and the glue and everything all matted. They literally gave, when you go to get your hair cut, now a lot of times they use cloth, but they used to use like this like plastic like cape they'd put around you and snap around your neck so that hair wouldn't get on you when you got a haircut. So it was like a brown plastic cape. And that is all we had on. We were in this trailer, and it's 25 degrees out, and we're just kind of like hanging out. And I spent most of the time standing because if you sat, then the warmth from your body and sitting would start to melt the glue, and then the hair would all be like flat. And when we were on the set, we were like, it was so cold, and they'd have to come, like fluffers come, and everybody laughs when you think of fluffers, because normally fluffer is something that's kind of associated with the porn industry. For anyone who doesn't know, a fluffer in the porn industry is somebody who keeps the male lead uh, in a certain state of attention, so that in between takes and whatever and changes, they can keep cutting, starting back to where they were. But on the werewolf movie, a fluffer, that it's not the same thing. It was the hair and makeup team having to brush your whole body out and fluff up the hair. That was kind of funny. Dantooine says he's never heard the nerd call. Dantooine, you know what? Maybe I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. That seems like something that should be a funny Friday thing. Besides, I have to practice and make sure I remember it. The last time I tried to do it, I kept forgetting things. So I'm going to do it right if I'm going to do it. David Jones says, when does a L'Oreal new action figure come out? Woohoo! I'm all for that. Hi, Wing Doggy. Wing Doggy says the sun just came up 25 minutes ago. Oh, where are you? And it smells like definitely not like flowers. Okay. Wing Doggy is somewhere on the other side of the world next to a garbage dump. And also with the werewolf thing, I remember every time when we kept doing the takes and it'd snarl like, and then the teeth would fall out. Oops. So, and that was a really long day. I think it was like a 20-hour day between when we got there and when we left, which is a long day. You know, there's 24 hours in a day. A 20-hour day on the set, that's a really long day in the freezing cold. They only shot the whole fake trailer. That it was Rob Zombie, Don Tween, who was directing it, which was kind of cool. But they did the whole thing in 2 days. So, and he shot in those 2 days. He literally shot like 30 hours of footage for a 3-minute trailer. That's a lot of footage to then have to go and like edit down to a 3-minute trailer. So I was like, oh, we're totally not even going to be in this trailer. I mean, it's 3 minutes long, and they had like a whole storyline and all this stuff, and a lot of it got chopped. Some of the stuff that we were in did get cut. But and then we got invited to the premiere, and I was like, oh God, I know we're not going to be in it. We're not going to be in it. Like, I'm going to go to this premiere, and I'm going to be like, yep, you're not in it. And then I saw Rob Zombie, and he's like, hey, I put you in it 3 times. Yeah. Yeah, Dantooine. Have you seen that? Dantooine said that was the opposite of Jillian on her 37th birthday when you were on the beach in a bikini admiring sandcastles. Yes, that was nicer weather. No, I have not, Linda. I mean, Doggy says, how many languages do you speak? Well, many languages that are just my own. And then there's French and English. And then little bits and drabs of words in other countries, other languages that I don't actually speak the language, but I just know a few words or sentences here and there, but definitely French. Which I think do you know in like every other country in the world, they study when you're in elementary school and high school, you learn like two or three languages. You don't just study your own language. Which I think oh, and David Jones says, why were you never in Playboy? Gosh, I don't know. I guess I missed out on a big opportunity there. And yeah, seeing as how, and yesterday Hugh Hefner died at 91. I thought he was older, actually. And I actually they've been saying this past year that he's close to dying. So I, I did go to a couple parties at the Playboy Mansion, um, and saw him. He's very tiny and very frail looking. He looked like you would imagine a little frail little 90-year old man in his pajamas. Sturgis Guy says he has a whole collection of vintage Playboys from a friend whose wife made him get rid of them all. Wow. Sturgis, is there any eBay value to old Playboys? I don't know. Does it? Sturgis Guy says certain ones. Does it, I don't know. I'm wondering if it's like with Barbies or other collectibles and on comic books. A lot of times they're supposed to be like if people are going to buy them, they want them to be like pristine, like never used, red, touched, still in the box package or in a plastic bag. And like, so I'm wondering if Playboys are like that. And then again, it's Playboy. How would it never be red? I don't collect anything besides shoes, and those are definitely for using. David Jones says maybe you could trade them for beanie babies. Oh gosh, you know, I can't remember if I've ever even seen one. I know I definitely never had one. Does anyone collect beanie babies? I've never collected anything but shoes. Linda says she has a bunch of little animals. Okay. So, oh my goodness, it's already 5:46. How did that happen? Woohoo! Wait, Lulu. I'm not sure what you're asking, Wing Doggy, but it is already 5:49. I don't know how that happened. That was a very fast, stupid question day. Oh, and David Jones says the only official Beanie Babies were made by TY, which is the company brand name. So, okay, well, good to know if you get into the Beanie Baby eBay market. All right, so I am just about to sign off, but I will be back tomorrow for Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend. And I hopefully will be able to remember the nerd call by then. Oh, yeah, and Wing Doggy, where are you? Wing Doggy, bye, Wing Doggy. Wing Doggy, you're at home. Bye. Bye. Love you all. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye.